Exquisite blade works.
Hey, what is up, you guys? This is Silver Fang, and today I'm back with another video. So today I'm gonna be covering a servant named Edmond Dantes. I'm not sure who he is. I haven't heard anything about him before, but this is me doing some prepping so I can do that Gilgamesh versus the world video. And he's one of the servants that they talk about. So before I watch that video, I want to know like a little bit more about him. So because like that Gilgamesh versus the world video is gonna be like a huge project. It's like a 10-hour, oh my god, 10 hours. It's like a 3-hour video. So yeah, it's gonna be a huge project. So I'm trying to know as much as possible about the service that they talk about in the video. So this is the last one, I believe. I think I've covered all the other ones, or the one that I didn't cover was because I couldn't find a video on them. But yeah, like I don't know much about this guy. All I know is that one of you guys told me that he's powerful as hell. So I'm curious to see who he is. From the thumbnail of the other video, his design is pretty interesting. I'm pretty curious to see. He looks like kind of an assassin, so I'm not sure if he is an assassin, but he kind of looks like an assassin. So let's check him out.
What is up, guys? Today I bring to you the servant profile of the day.
His
Edmond Dantes. He can be summoned as an Avenger. His place of origin is France, and he's a character from the adventure novel The Count of Monte Cristo. Class skills: Avenger. The rank is A class. It's a skill that represents an Avenger. So basically, the Avenger is a sacrifice for mankind. Anytime someone has hatred for another person, the burden of that energy is placed upon the Avenger instead. If you got beef with this guy, you might want to save it for later. When he takes damage from the enemy, it allows him to restore his mana at a faster rate. He also feeds off negative emotion and makes himself stronger in the process. Memory correction. The rank is B class. People forget a lot of things, but Avengers, they never forget anything. You remember that one girl that messed up your order? You know, the one with no neck, looking like she breathed peanut oil? Yeah, so does Edmond. If you're one of those people that forgot about him, it will increase the chance of him doing critical damage. Self-replenishment mana. The rank is D class. Until Edmond gets his revenge, he'll receive spurts of magical energy. Personal skills: determination of steel. The rank is EX. During his life, Edmond was imprisoned in Chateau d'If for 14 years. When it got to the point where he couldn't take it anymore, he decided to take his own life by starving himself. He survived, but the skill represents the suffering he had to go through during that time.
Damn.
Upon its use, he can ignore any pain from his mind and from his body. He can also endure superhuman speeds. Golden rule. The rank is A class. The measurement of one's fortune to acquire wealth. Money ain't a problem for Edmond. While he was in prison, an inmate named Faria gave him some info on where to find some hidden treasure. Edmond found this treasure, and by doing so, he was granted everlasting wealth and political power.
That's dope.
Wisdom of predicament. The rank is A class. This calls upon the luck to get out of situations using Faria's guidance. Since he's in the Avenger class, it also grants him the ability to use item construction at B rank. It allows him to create magical items designed for combat or personal use. Monte Cristo mythology. The king of the cavern. The rank is C class. It's an anti-unit phantasm, which means it's used on one person. This symbolizes Edmond's lifestyle as an incarnation of revenge. It's a phantasm connected to the treasure of Monte Cristo, which has the power to remake a person. So during his past, Edmond used to be a stand-up guy. Honest, caring, but Due to a numerous amount of trolls that life threw at him, all that righteous shit went straight out the window. For starters, he was arrested on the night he was supposed to get married. Then he goes on to find out that he was framed for a crime that he didn't commit and ends up spending 14 years in prison because of it. When he finally escaped, he found out that his pops died from poverty, and the girl that he was supposed to married the dude that set him up. Yo,
what?
Somebody get the gun. I'm mad for him.
Oh my God,
Since
bro.
he didn't fit into any other class, his body itself has become a noble phantasm. Through this, he's been equipped with a magic circuit and a magic crest that allows him to harness the power from the age of gods. Remember all that magical energy he got from his skills? Well, this allows him to attack using the same energy as a poisonous flame. Pretty convenient. In addition to this, poison and mental abilities will have little effect, if they have any effect at all. He can also display false information in order to conceal his class and parameters. The phantasm itself is always active, but once the true name gets released, he fills the area with flames of grudge that pisses enemies against each other. According to Michael Roa from Tsukihime, Edmond can break barriers, burn souls, negate regeneration, and nullify reincarnation with this phantasm. Attondra Esperi, Wait and Hope. The rank is B class. It's an anti-unit phantasm, which means it's used on one person. Despite being framed for a crime that he didn't commit, Edmond managed to bounce back and acquire an enormous amount of wealth. This allows him to recover in the same nature. If someone in his squad is on the verge of death, he can restore their health and rank up all their parameters upon restoration. He can also do this for himself. Infer Chateau d'If, Tiger Burning Bright. The rank is A class. It's an anti-unit and anti-army phantasm, which means it can be used against one person or an army. During his time in prison, Edmond showcased a mental fortitude that eventually evolved into a noble phantasm. You think escaping from prison was a feat? Well, in the Fate universe, this man can escape from time and space itself. What? By incorporating high-speed cognition, he can move at a speed so fast that it comes off as an attack from after images. He then proceeds to blast the opponent using his flames of grudge. Character design goes to Rui Komatsuzaki, who is an illustrator for the Danganronpa series. And this is why he looks like a Danganronpa character. The suggestion comes from Donald Taylor on my Altera video. In their comment, they mentioned that they would love to see a profile on Edmond Dantes. That about wraps it up. If you enjoyed the video, please like it up so we can get this trending. Feel free to add information as you see fit, and let me know what you guys think about it. It's your boy Saya. I'm out.
Oh wow, yo, this guy has a lot of freaking skills, and his design is fire. I'm not gonna lie, like I love his design, and it's the first Avenger class servant that I've covered, and I'm not sure if like all the Avenger class have this like skill, or like all, not just a particular skill, but like all those skills. Like this dude has like 10 different skills. Like god damn, that's a lot of skills, bro. Like oh my god, I don't even remember them all, but the fact that this guy has so many skills makes him like really versatile. And I'm still trying to see though why. I'm still trying to compare him to Gilgamesh, because he is one of the servants that they talk about, and this is a hard comparison to make because like he doesn't have a surefire way that I can say like, oh yeah, he takes Gilgamesh out, but he has some useful skills that might allow him to get the victory in some sort of way. For example, one thing that Gilgamesh likes to do a lot right? It's like it trapping people with his gate of Babylon. That's something that he likes to do a lot. Like when he goes all out, most of the times he just encircles you in his gate of Babylon. You pretty much trapped, no way out, and then fires like all these weapons at you at the same time. They're like, for most servants, there is no escape from that. But for this guy, Edmond Dante, this guy can escape from anything. Like, you cannot corner this dude. Like Gilgamesh's like versatility to just summon weapons from whichever direction, like, I don't think will be useful against this guy. Like, this guy cannot be trapped. He cannot be trapped. Plus, this guy's speed is insane, and it's not like it's not like this guy is gonna run out of mana, because if you remember all those skills that I mentioned before that this guy has, like all those insane skills, there's like 10 of them, most of them just allow him to gain more mana. So it's not like this guy's gonna run out of steam anytime soon, and that competes with Gilgamesh's archer ability, independent action, where he has like more mana than other servants. But like, this guy has way more. Like this, oh my god. And his speed, I can kind of see it. I can see it. I can see why people say that he can't beat Gilgamesh. I can see it. Like, oh my god, so many freaking skills, and he's powerful. Like that noble phantasm, the time and space, I think that's what makes him so ridiculous. That escaping from time and space and after images is like, oh my god. Like, I don't think Gilgamesh can keep up with this guy. As we saw before, Gil is not that good at close combat. Like, most of the times that we see him fight, first of all, we rarely see Gilgamesh fight close combat. But the times that we have seen him fight, for example against Shiro, like, you could tell as soon as Shiro got in close, it was over. I mean, sure, Gilgamesh was holding back and he didn't have his armor and whatnot, but the point's still the same. Like, as soon as you get in close with Gilgamesh, it's like you can pretty much have the upper hand, and this guy can do it. His speed is insane. Like, this guy's speed is crazy, and he cannot be cornered, which is cornering an opponent is one of Gilgamesh's most used tactics. Like, this is what he does in a fight. Like, he corners his opponents and freaking barrages them with weapons and whatnot. But you can't do that with this guy. So, as we saw before, for the sake of the video, I don't want to use Gilgamesh's overconfidence against him just for the sake of the video, because this guy, I'm pretty sure this guy will beat Gilgamesh like 6 to 7 times out of 10, just because those 7 to 6 times Gil is not gonna take him serious. And with this guy being that fast and that agile, it wouldn't take long for him to kill Gilgamesh. Like, it's gonna be like the same thing that happened with Shiro. Like, he's not gonna take him serious, and when he finally tries to take him serious, like, it'll be too late. If Shiro could do it, this guy can do it for damn sure, 100 times over. Like, so yeah, like, but for the sake of the video, I don't want to use that against Gil, which is like most of the time why he loses all his battles, because he's just way too overconfident for no reason. But like, I'm not gonna use that against him. So the question that I'm proposing is, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna cover this in the video because they have to talk about it. I don't think Gil can hit this guy with AI either. Like, this guy is insanely fast. Like, this guy cannot be cornered. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm 100% sure that Dante would not survive a shot from AI. Hell, I don't think there's a lot of servants out there that would survive a shot from AI. But, like, that's not the point here. The point is that this guy can almost not be hit. It can't be hit. So, And another thing about Gilgamesh's personality too is, like, let's say the fight goes on for a little longer than necessary, right? And Edmond is evading all of Gil's attacks and whatnot. Like, he's evading all of those attacks. Gil is gonna get pissed. Like, we've seen this before. Like, this guy gets pissed and he can hold the grudge, but that turns against him with this guy. Like, this dude has a skill. Well, you guys saw the video. Like, if you have a grudge against this guy, you're just gonna help him out pretty much. And the other thing is, like, even if he does get hit, this guy can heal and rank up all of his skills. Like, what? That's insane. That's insane. Like, yo, off the bat, I love this servant. Like, this dude is OP as hell. Like, I love his design, I love his skills, and yo, his speed, bro, out of this world. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Like, yo, this guy's crazy. This guy's legit. He's the real deal. He's the real deal, bro. Oh my god. So, yeah, Gil would have a tough time against this guy. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. And if you like the video, please hit the like button. Please hit that subscribe button for more fake content. And as I always say, guys, have a nice day and catch you guys in the next one.